Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's Saturday the 14th of May. We have come from Stirling yesterday, quite a long drive. We are up in a place called Lochinver, which is about maybe 18 miles out of Ullapool. And today we are going to do a circular walk, which is going to take us to round a place called Stoer. And there's a lighthouse that we're heading out to. Typical nice Scottish weather. It has calmed down from this morning when we woke up, which was blowing a hoolie, as they would say in Scotland. So yeah, let's go.
So we arrived last night, Karen, is fair to say, didn't we? We arrived last night, and what did we do last night?
So it's 600 metres from our little cottage, I don't know if you can catch it in the background, down to the beach with a bottle of bubbly and our little deck chairs. And we sat there watching the waves.
Got the cork. Putting the world to right.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was bloody cold, but it was really nice.
Okay, so that's where we're heading. We've just set off, it's the back of 10. And we're going, oh, if you can see the road, we're following that road. Okay, just done a wee check of the map, and the road contours round the sort of headland round your left. That's where we're going. The lighthouse is just beyond that. And then to your right, I don't know if you can see it, but up that general direction there's an antennae. And we're going to go from the lighthouse to the antennae, and then to the right you'll see there's another spot height trig point up there. We're going to go from the antenna to there and then back round to the cottage. Karen, what's your thoughts now?
I'm just taking in the views and enjoying the peace. It's very quiet, very secluded out here. So yeah, just loving it.
It's not bad, is it?
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. So there you go, Stoer Lighthouse. So there you go, here's the lighthouse, and it appears that you can rent this lighthouse. stoerlighthouse.co.uk. I'll check that out. Do you fancy staying here, wifey?
Yeah, we could rent it and get all the kids to come up and join us.
No, we're not getting the kids to come up and join us. How fantastic is that? What do you think, Karen?
We're just thinking this would be an ideal spot if you had a camper van, but you're not allowed to bring your vehicle up the hill. But it's just amazing.
Let's go up and have a little look. So we're going to be heading over there to the antenna. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, too high for me, guys, too high for me. There you go, West Coast Scotland. What are you saying, Karen?
That's an amazing view, isn't it? Just looking down there.
So we're leaving the lighthouse behind us, and the coffee and cake.
Wow, we have just had the most amazing coffee and cake. I had a poppy seed cake.
Was it orange and poppy seed?
I'm not sure, I think it's lemon actually.
Lemon.
And James had a brownie with caramel. Oh. I'm not really a brownie fan, but that was just, it was nice. So now we're going to burn that off as we're walking up a hill and get moving, because we've just been looking around the lighthouse, which has been fantastic, but it's so cold when you slow down.
It is, because I've put my jacket back on here, you do cool down. Getting closer to the antennas.
Starting to warm up now.
Yep.
We're getting away from the sea and the wind from the sea.
So here's the views. We just come up to the top of the antennas. Check that out.
stunning.
We're dotting the markers from the antennae where we've just came from over to the next sort of top. There isn't a track per se on the Ordnance Survey map, but there is a bit of a cow trail, sheep trail that people are walking, and that's what we've hooked up with just now. So far so good, Karen, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go, definitely. But you've got to make sure proper footwear, navigation, compasses, you've got them, you know how to use them. Because if the mist comes down here and we're at the coast, strong possibility, and you can't navigate, world of pain.
These walks are just worth it just to get these views. Amazing, amazing views, just amazing. Just amazing.
So where that loch is down there, there's a track to the left, and that's where we're heading to hook up to this little village called Culkin, and then circle back to our apartment place. Okay, I was concentrating there, concentrating. Right, we've made it down by the water, Karen, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and you'll be pleased to know that now Karen has got wet feet because James guided her through the wettest, boggiest part of the grass as he cried like a baby saying, "Oh, my feet are wet." So I felt I had to get my feet wet so that he would feel better. Isn't that so, James?
That is correct, Karen. So, the news bulletin is Karen's got her feet wet too. And I guess it's just to inform you guys, and I knew this was going to be possibly the boggiest, wettest part of the walk, which it is, and it's proven to be. It is what it is. But it's just to give you a heads up, if you do follow literally us in our footsteps and come out here and you want to do this walk, there's a link to the walk in the description and you can find it in the Ordnance Survey map. Just be aware, wet part, wet area. It's probably going to be better in the height of summer. In the past couple of days it's been kind of wet anyway, so that's going to add to the bog fest that we're in. But we're back on the trail, we're down by the beautiful water.
And the sun's shining.
Sun's shining.
Sky's clearing.
Sky's clearing.
What could you ask for? Can you hear that squelching under our feet? Squelch, squelch. You can actually see the water jumping up as James takes a step.
Anyway, it's good fun, it's a nice challenge. Okay, so that's us came off the sort of Land Rover trail track coming down from the high point, and we're at this junction here. I'll put a grid reference, you can see it in the map and the description, and just going to swing you about to have a look at this view. The weather has improved, it's got a little bit clearer, and how gorgeous is that? So northwest Scotland, up there is sort of Cape Wrath area. And there's gorgeous Karen. Hi Karen.
Hi. Hi, 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 hi.
Oh, we're back on the muddy ground again. Back on the boggy ground.
We could have stuck to the road. but we decided that we would do a shortcut. Well, it's not a shortcut, it was actually part of the route James had picked. And we came across a gate which was swimming in water. So we decided we might climb the dry dike that we were told, nope, you have to use the gate. So the gate we used. So we've just, I'm sure that's us completely finished with boggy land. We've just come off this track where we both now have got our feet wet for the second time. If you look over to my right, you will see, I don't know if you can, there's a sand area. That was the road that we started on this morning. We came round onto this road further down, walked towards the lighthouse, then we went up to the antenna, which you won't be able to see it possibly, but it's up there. And then from the antenna we went on to the little pimple, the spot up there. And then we've come all the way back down here. We're now on road, we're going to walk right round, back to our apartment, and on the way we're going to stop and have some lunch. Aren't we, James?
We are, Karen.
What did you think of it, James, so far?
So far, I have loved it. It's a nice, easy, he says, feet soaking wet. It is a 17k circular walk from our little digs area. It's nice, you get to see a remote, rugged part of West Scotland. Lighthouses, stunning scenery, cliffs, wildlife.
Marshland.
Marshland. And there is a cake coffee place at the lighthouse, so I've already said that. Grab a coffee, cake, support the local community, blah, blah, blah. I've liked it so far.
Yeah, it's been good. We are home. I think we've been out for about 4.5 hours, and other than the little coffee stop we had, which wasn't long, we've pretty much been walking the whole time, haven't we, James?
Yep, yep.
Fantastic walk. Our feet got really wet, but that's part of it. So another fantastic day. So from me, it's over and out, and from you, James?
Hasta luego.